Hey, what's up, man? We back with another segment. This time we're gonna talk about valuing our peace. You know, we're gonna talk on these topics. I'm gonna always speak the truth. I'm gonna give a different perspective. I hope it inspires who it inspires. I hope it reach out to who it needs to reach out to, and I'm sure that it will. But we're gonna dive into it, right? Valuing our peace, man. But before I jump into it, I want to look up the definition of peace. You know, before we start talking on it. Okay, it says peace. It's a couple of definitions in here. It says peace, freedom of the mind from annoyance, distraction, anxiety, and obsession, etc. Tranquility and serenity. Freedom of the mind from annoyance. A lot of people be annoying, for real. And I feel like right now we in a very pivotal time right now, man. A lot of people are craving peace in their life. You know, especially with the whole people coming out of the COVID thing. So people are starting to seek a lot of truth about themselves. So they're not really trying to indulge with other people's problems right now. Everybody's just kind of like focused on trying to seek peace in their life. So this is why I decided that I wanted to talk on this, you know, this topic here, because I feel like it's needed. I mean, it's a couple of things that we could do to value our peace. Everybody look at it different. I mean, valuing your peace is different for everybody. Some people think that it's like self-care, self-love. You go out, take yourself out. You know, everybody got a different definition and a different way of valuing a peace. But I'm gonna give a couple things on how to value your peace and what it looks like, right? So the first one I want to say is turning your phone off. D&D. It's okay to put your phone on D&D once in a while. See, a lot of people now be feeling as if like they have to have access to you. Constant access, right? So you got constant people trying to pull on your energy and pull you here, and they want to talk to you here, and they want to talk about their problems here. It's like the minute you put your phone on Do Not Disturb, people think you either being sneaky or you being weird. It's nothing weird about being, you know, having your phone on Do Not Disturb. All that means is just that, you know, you telling people like, hey, look, right now I don't feel like being stimulated. And that's okay. And they have to understand that. If they can't respect that, then they're not for you. That's just simple as that. They just not for you. So, you know, having your phone on Do Not Disturb, man, and eliminating the noise from the outside world is super important. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to just turn your phone off and just allow yourself to enjoy your space. You know what I mean? You might want to read a book. You might want to watch a movie, your favorite movie or something like that. It's okay. It's fine. I get it. Because sometimes, I ain't going to lie, like even me, like I come in, I might not even want to talk. Like, I'm not mad, I'm not sad, I'm not nothing. I'm just in a space where I just don't want to talk. You know, and I can't be around them people where it's like, you know, yo, what's wrong with you? Why you acting like that? Why you always so this and that? You moody, and it's not about being moody, or it's not about up and down. It's about, I'm just in a space where I need to recuperate, and I need you to respect that. You see, them people that always be talking about they introverted, they don't understand that, because they always on a, oh yeah, oh good. They want to talk to everybody in the town. See, when you're a person that requires some space and time, they don't understand that you really need space to recuperate your social battery. I mean, your social battery might be dead. They social battery never, you know, they never dead. They never dying out. So they could go on and on. And this is about to bring me into my next thing, right? Telling people no, some boundaries. See, the thing is, people are gonna always try to test you, right? They're gonna always try to push the limit, push the envelope. And you have to be a person to have some boundaries. You gotta start telling people no. You know what I mean? When you in a space where you are recuperating, you in your own energy, you in your own space, you enjoying your solitude, you got people telling you, oh, yo, let's go to this party. come with me here. I want you to come with me to this baby shower. My homie throwing this, and it's like, nah, not tonight. I think I'm gonna just kick it in the crib. You know what I mean? See, me personally, I'm more the person like I'm good with kicking it in the crib. I'm alright. You know what I mean? I could stay in the crib and be okay with that. You know, I don't gotta go to no club. I never really been a club person anyway. You know how much it costs to go to a club these days? Think about it. You gotta get dressed, get you a new outfit. Then you gotta go get some pregame, the liquor for the pregame, because you know you can't go to the club without getting lit first, right? Boom. Then you gotta get to the club. If you don't drive, you probably gotta pay an Uber. Ain't no telling how much the Uber price is gonna be at that time of the night. You know what I'm saying? Might be $30 to $40 to $50. Then when you get to the club, you gotta pay to get in the club. And then when you get in the club, now your friends talking about they wanna buy bottle service. It's like, before you know it, you don't realize you done spent the bag and now you feel crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, that club scene is just, it's not it. It's trash, honestly. I mean, only thing people really doing, ain't nobody really doing nothing in the club anyway. Bunch of people just sitting around watching each other looking like stale bread. You know what I mean? Just sitting around doing this all day. You know, chicks ain't really dancing with the dudes, because dudes is being perverts. You know what I mean? Being overly aggressive, scaring the chicks off. Yeah. You know, they dancing with the girls. Dudes are sitting around looking at the girls, dance with the girls. Then you gotta worry about a dude probably side-eyeing you, watching you, because you probably looking too good, smelling good. You know what I mean? His swag probably off. He ain't looking the way he looking. Shirt potty all sloppy, soggy. You coming through looking all good. You got your fit right, crispy. You know what I mean? So just all types of stuff going on in that club scene. And it's just like, for me, I'm cool with a nice, intimate setting. So, like I said, you know, people gonna try to pull your energy. They gonna try to tell you to come with them here. They gonna try to, you know, want to be on the phone, eat up your time. You gotta have boundaries. Tell people like, look, right now, I need my space. You know, let me just, you know, I'll call you back in another hour or so. Let me just have my space. And if they can't respect that, again, they not for you and they gotta go. They have to go. So, you know, again, like I said, you just valuing your peace. Those are two things that, you know, we can do to value our peace. The third thing I'm gonna say is watch. This is a very big one. Watch what you are putting in your head. Pay attention to what you are allowing yourself to see on social media. This is a very big one, because I feel like right now we are being desensitized. You see all this stuff going on, people getting killed, stabbed, cut up, and you seeing bodies bleeding on the floor, videos showing this, and it's like, we ain't never had to see that before. You know what I mean? That was taken down before we even got a chance to even hear about it. You know what I'm saying? So, right now, man, it's just, we got to be careful of what we allowing ourselves to see, and, you know, and what we are putting in our brain, what we listening to, you know, going on the Shade Room, the blog sites, you know, all that is just, is the distraction. It's bad. It's not really good, man. It's not good for the culture. It's not good for the community, honestly. So I'ma just say, you know, just pay attention to what you're allowing your brain to see, because that subconscious mind is a powerful thing. You know, you think that you ain't receiving that or you ain't taking that in, but your subconscious mind is recording everything. Everything you go through in life is recording. You know, I remember one time I had said something on Twitter, and I was like, you know, Twitter's a funny app, but it's very detrimental to our subconscious mind. And you know, some airhead had retweeted it. It's a lot of airheads on that app, you know what I mean? But somebody retweeted and was like, oh, when it gets to that point, you need to get off the app. My love, it's called the subconscious mind. You know, you're not even aware that it's attached to your subconscious mind until you realize you're starting to do the things that you're doing. See what I'm saying? Airheads. It's just like people just saying things because they just got a mouth. So what I'm saying is, we gotta be very careful of what we are allowing to seep in our brains, because, you know, these apps or Instagram, Twitter, all these stuff that we be on, yeah, man, these things is is very detrimental to our subconscious state, our subconscious mind, and we got to be very careful. Seeing all these things, these tweets. This is why dating is so hard now. Relationships is so hard now, because you got these blog sites, these pages talking about things like, oh, if she goes to Miami with 2 girls, that means that she cheating, right? So you thinking it ain't nothing, but then really, when you in your relationship and your honey tell you like, yo, I'm going to Miami with my 2 cousins or my 2 girls, you automatically go right into, oh, she cheating, because that's what the meme said. See what I'm saying? So it attacks our subconscious mind. We got to be careful what we putting in our head, because it can affect a lot of things in our lives. So that's what I'm just saying. Just be careful what you allowing your brain to see. The next thing I'm gonna say is, stay away from the drama, right? Them people that always want to call your phone. Yo, you won't believe what happened today. Oh, yo, yeah, girl, you won't believe what I found out, and this and that, da da da. Like, stop it, quit it, please. I'm not in a space for that. I don't want to hear it. And like I said, it goes back into asserting the boundaries. People will push that envelope if you don't say anything. Being silent is also you not asserting a boundary. So if you don't say nothing, they will never know what a boundary is, right? So you have to say something. You got to assert that boundary and let people know, look, right now I'm not trying to hear that, even if you just like, you're not answering their call. Because, a lot of time people, I don't know, this generation now, man, it's like you ignore one call, they start catching the attitude. Oh, you moving different. Oh, why you ain't answer my call earlier? Like, you don't know what a person was doing. You don't know if they was carrying boxes. You don't know if they found out some bad news or nothing, but just because they missed your call for the first time or one time, you want to start talking about, oh, they moving different. Like, that's something that you need to work on as a person. If you feel a way that a person is not answering your phone call for the first time, yeah, you need to check that out. But like I said, stay away from the drama. Stay away from the drama for people that want to talk and gossip and have low vibrational conversations. You gotta understand, man, our conversations really, it really matters. Who we surround ourselves with. Our thoughts is contagious. Our mindset is contagious. So if you're around a person that always want to gossip, they always want to just, talk about people and stuff like that, like, understand what you're doing. You lowering your frequency. Getting around these type of people is damaging to you. They're not bringing nothing of substance. They're not bringing no value. I don't care what Ray Ray doing with Kiki, with Kiki and Mimi. I don't care. I got my own stuff that I'm worried about. Anybody that know me personally, they will tell you, I never involve myself with other people's problems or relationships. If it don't involve me, I'm not involving myself. Think about what you are doing as a person. Like, you gotta go find you some business. If you don't got no business to attend, get you a hobby or something. There's no reason why you should be in anybody's business or worried about what the next person is doing. See, when you busy doing stuff, you busy doing things that's productive and that's occupying your mind, you don't got time to see what other people are doing. You don't got time to be gossiping. You don't got time to be paying attention to what Kiki and Mimi and Ray Ray doing. You don't got time for that. Only thing you got time for is getting this task done or finishing what I started. But I don't want to get off course, but like I said, just stay away from people that bring drama to your life. This is a way of valuing your peace. Just staying focused and just telling people no. It's all right to tell people no. Get in the habit of telling people no. People don't have to have access to you all the time. And that's another thing, limit the access. that people have to you. Because when you are too accessible and you give people too much access, they get entitled. Familiarity breeds entitlement. You understand? So the thing is, when a person starts to get familiar with you, they start to build a routine with you, understand that you're building a monster, you're creating a monster, and eventually entitlement starts to seep in. And now they start to feel entitled to your time. They start to feel entitled to you answering the phone. Like, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful what you're doing and pay attention. So like I said, man, you know, another thing also I'm gonna say before I wrap this up is sometimes, you know, peace don't always gotta revolve around people. It could be your home. You know what I mean? Sometimes your home could be a disturbance. You know, there's a lot of people now where they doing this roommate situation where, you know, a lot of people want to start saving money, so they start doing a roommate situation. Maybe their roommate be eating their stuff up in a crib, or they might have some company coming over all the time. People want to drink and smoke. Here it is, you want to be in your own sanctuary. So it's like, yeah, your environment, you know, your environment, you know, that's another thing that could be a disturbance to your peace as well. You know, getting around the right environment, that's important as well. So, like I said, you know, these are things to value your peace. So, like I said, we're gonna wrap it up, and that's it right there. You know, so the first thing is putting your phone on do not disturb, saying no, asserting some boundaries, watching what you allow yourself to see and put in your mind, and staying away from drama. And that's how we value our peace, you know. And I'll catch you till next time. I mean, holla at y'all.